All right, surf fans, get psyched. Your current Jeep rankings leader, Courtney Conlogue, the hometown hero, the world title threat, hitting the lineup, going up against Laura Enever and Sage Erickson. Chris Cote here with Rosie Hodge on the call. It's moments like this that get surf fans fired up, and we're going to start it off with Laura Enever. Here she goes on her backhand. Nice quick opening snap, speeding down the line. Third turn, that's how you want to start a heat.
Well, I mean, Laura's just got to think about a home break of North Narrabeen, and these lefts are just so bread and butter. This is what she grew up surfing. These waist-high waves just seem to fit right in her repertoire as well. So well-rounded Laura, just starting off strong. Obviously, Glenn Hall in her corner, giving her that extra bit of confidence. And it's good to see Laura just really back herself and come out of the gates with a bit of confidence, because I think that really just sets the tone for how she's going to approach this heat.
Surfer in blue, and here we go, split peak, and we are going to go with the left. Courtney Conlogue, current number one. Nice pair of backside snaps. Jumps off her board, gets right back out in the lineup. She's going to have a front row seat to Enever as she goes on her backhand. Already put together a pair of nice turns, and there just backs it up. So again, quick start. That'll help build that roll as you go through your heats. 30 minutes can go by really fast.
So let's just have another look at Laura Enever on her last wave. This last turn, impressive from Laura, but here we go, the Jeep leaders. Jersey wearer, Courtney just chucking that board up into the lip. I like that form. And then Sage Erickson on that same wave, electing to go right. Oh, awkward fall.
Well, in the water, wow, hammers being dropped. Courtney Conlogue, she's got herself an 8-1-3, and Laura Enever backs up her first score with a 7-8-3. And you know, you look out there, it's slow, and then you just blink, and all of a sudden, massive scores are being dropped.
Means that she can go on any wave she chooses in this lineup at the moment, and the other ladies have to give way.
Laura Enever now looking right, speeding down the line. She's got a lot of tricks. Right there, just ops. Kind of lay back, gets back up. Hair wipe, she'll get back out there. Wow, Sage Erickson now getting heavily involved with a big backside snap. Beautiful style. Sage Erickson, it looks like she's added some power, and power with lightness to her game, which that's going to pay off for her out here today for sure. Courtney Conlogue trying to find that backup score. Most likely not going to do it on that wave.
Yeah, for sure. It's so good to see everyone getting the opportunity. You see Courtney really pacing to the outside, wanting that priority over Sage Erickson. Let's have another look at her wave. Nothing that's going to really get her to that lead. But Laura Enever, something to know about her is that she was a former gymnast. She is just so flexible and bendy. She'll make those moves almost every time. And Sage Erickson opens up with that big crack. If she had another opportunity to do another one of those turns, she also would have been, you know, up into the excellent range. That first turn was beautiful. You got to stay in the top 10, and right now Laura's hanging on to that top 10 spot, looking to use this event as an opportunity, a springboard.
Local hero, Courtney Conlogue. Nice quick opening snap. Finding a second section to bank off of. She's looking for a backup score right now. She's got a huge 8-1-3 for her opening ride. She's going to be throwing away a 1.8. Speaking of women shredders, Courtney now looks like she's got her foot on the gas pedal a little bit.
Yeah, she's found herself in a precarious position. I mean, second right now to Laura Enever. She's looking for that 6.53. It's a mid-range score, completely capable of that number, but she really wants to just drop hammers, get up in the excellent range, and own this heat.
Now Laura has her pick of the litter, and she's going to immediately use it. Little right-hander straight off the bottom, up into the lip. Looked like she wanted something big, settled for a floater, follows it up, a couple turns, blows the tail at the end. She's feeling frisky out there.
Oh, well, she's got to be. She's in the lead at the moment. She started strong. I'd said that was going to set the tone for her heat, and she's just carried that momentum.
Kind of mid-sized waves have been a bit of a roll of the dice We've seen a couple lefts that run down the line nicely. This one was pretty tricky to ride for Laura, but she made the most of it.
She did. I mean, that first turn was good. The second turn hung up, so the judges are going to take that into consideration, but then still hammers it home. Her back foot coming completely off her board. That flexibility coming into play to keep her on top of things. And Sage Erickson's just, it's unfortunate that she hasn't had that open bit of face to work with, because like we saw in round one, she's capable of taking Courtney out, she's capable of taking Laura out. So this is really an opportunity for Sage to see herself straight into the quarterfinals if she gets that open face to work with.
Now Courtney Conlogue having a look, going right, setting herself up for something big. Bam, beautiful opening snap straight into a second turn. Fierce. 10 minutes, 15 seconds ago, Courtney Conlogue was searching for something better than a 6.53. Break it down, Rosie.
Well, there you see that little bit of a speed pump there, and then projects on that second turn. So the setup was so important that she did in the beginning there. That's really where she found that momentum to put those two moves together.
Here's a look at your heat recap.
Yeah, running on instant, Courtney Conlogue starting strong, but relegated to second by Laura Enever, who also just found the mojo on her backhand, just feeling like it's North Narrabeen. And Courtney Conlogue getting the answer back with this wave right here, taking that first place spot away from Laura Enever at this moment. So things are getting interesting in the water.
Talk about decision making. First, you got to decide if you're going on the wave or not. Courtney right there, she picked the absolute perfect opening turn to project, to give herself that speed. I mean, that's two decisions within the span of half a second that she made perfectly right there. This third round is serious when it comes to world title outcomes. Courtney Conlogue going for the backside reverse, doesn't quite stay engaged in the wave with 5 minutes to go. Time winding down. Sage Erickson trying to get back into this heat. She's going to opt for her forehand. Little snap to start it off, sets it up with the inside. Quick, little tight, concise snap off the whitewater section. And definitely things are going to be interesting, not only for the rest of the year, but also for the rest of these minute and 50 seconds, as Sage Erickson's having another paddle. She's going to go back to her backhand. Quick start. Again, you can just tell, kind of just trying to get reorganized out there. A wave wasn't going to give her the 9.4 that she needs.
Yeah, she's just asserting herself in this heat on her competitors as the time winds down.
Maybe. And that's it. Time flew by at the end of that heat. It's going to be Jeep rankings leader Courtney Conlogue taking the convincing win. We've got more world title implications happening in this next heat. Stay tuned.